cigarettes and stuff to ease my mind. I know there ain't no other way I'd like to spend my time. I know she'd grow up and I haven't got a clue, but I'm just happy doing the things I do. Go and see the beach bar on a Friday night again. Standing in the corner talking shit to all my friends. Going up to the garage for a party up the hill. I messed around, having fun and trying to pull that girl. I know she'd grow up and I haven't got a clue, but I'm just happy doing the things I do. She's lying in my bed. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm going out again, I said. Cheap booze and cigarettes and stuff to ease my mind. I know there ain't no other way I'd like to spend my time. I know she'd grow up and I haven't got a clue, but I'm just happy doing the things I do. The things I do. The things I do. The things I do, the things I do.
Nobody can help me. The dwarf calls, nothing to sneeze at.
My volume was off. I muted. So you see, I'm trying to get adjusted properly. So I'm looking on my iPad on Twitch, as you do, to try and see if I can get my volume correct.
Nobody can help me. The dwarf calls, nothing to
I think that's okay.
sneeze at.
That'll do. Right. Let's go. Oh, 2 seconds. Where's that now showing? Right, hold on. Twitch still says it's offline, even though I was just watching myself. No. Okay. Let's speak to him again.
Are you sure I can't help you somehow?
Yes, I'm sure.
Bad cough.
Nobody can help me. Although, except for one person, perhaps.
Who would that be?
Anya Mouse. Now that old Uli is gone, she's... the...
Only one?
Exactly. She's the only one who can deal with illnesses.
So let's go and ask her.
Right.
Ah, a wood dwarf never asks for help.
So, it's another quest. Able to help him. Tend on the seeds right well near. I started this yesterday, so I'm continuing it just for a little while at the minute. Can you take
I'll
that?
take that.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Is that it?
Remember, thank you gift for the badgers for the rhubarb pie.
He likes his pictures.
On the door it says, Premium Dwarf Root Storage. It also says, hands off. And it is firmly locked.
Here's a key. What is this actually?
The dwarf already thinks I'm a burglar, so I'd better not go breaking into their strong room.
Okay.
The little sign says, Blue Juice Machine, a wood dwarf patent, reproduction prohibited.
Will I? Make some noise.
Nah, it's standing still. I probably shouldn't touch it. It even says so on the little plaque on the wheel. Better keep your paws off.
Wonder. I wonder if key is for the gate. Yay!
There, at last. I
Chocolate.
won't need the key anymore. I'll
Chocolate.
just leave it in the lock.
As I say, I've just started this again. Well, I started it yesterday, and I've just started again part 2 today, just for a short time. So, to try and think where I'm up to. White pepper. I think I came down in the submarine, that's right, to the back of here. So then I came in the back, managed to get in the back door. Right. So, still need hot coffee to melt the ice. Every time I get so close to my hot coffee, it's cold. So I don't know, I need a flask or... decisions. I've got some blue juice out of there. Don't know what you do with the sticker. Cheese.
Smells like cheese.
You would like cheese. I suppose everyone likes cheese. Chinese fish scale. Haven't a clue. Snail.
How cute.
Okay. Mm, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. down there. Okay, put this on here.
Really heavy. I wonder where the little man in green stole it from.
If anyone pops around and has an idea, feel free to leave a comment. Oh, this is a good comment. But I know I need hot coffee. Anything different?
Welcome to Mousewood, newcomer. Your friend with the red eyes seemed familiar to me. Here's some well-meaning advice from me to you. Stay within the town, all right? The crows are circling low over the woods today.
Right, there's only a spider. We'll go back, I think. No, that's not her. In here. Hello?
Extravagant.
Hot coffee there.
Welcome back.
Ooh.
One of the dwarves is sick.
Don't worry.
Fudge.
Old Uli told me a lot about war furnaces. Off to the wood dwarves.
Oh, here we go.
Blistering blue Battenberg. This is a very bad case of dwarf cold.
That's what I said. Really, really bad.
Don't you worry. Old Uli taught me a remedy for
Cough or a
this.
sneeze.
Jerry, will you help me find a few ingredients for this poor dwarf?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Here, take this recipe.
Yes.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
I'll be in the cafe getting everything ready. The recipe's a list of things we need to get the poor guy back out to the root fields. And then at last we'll get some blue juice again. Steinberg, we'll have you back on your feet in no time. And now, I need to hurry back. I've got a delicious buttercup pie in the oven.
Oh, back here. Right.
Heal the dwarf and your needs. A yellow marsh marigold bud, a fish scale, and some pepper.
God. Hey. Right, so where'd I go?
Extravagant. How can I help you?
Do I give it? Fish scale.
You found all the ingredients. Let's hope that old Uli's recipe was good for something. Oh, there's some pepper left over. Here. Uli's medicine has to be stirred into something liquid and then administered to the patient. And then there will be blue juice once again.
Cold coffee. Drink cold coffee, I think.
That's Anya's medicine for a dwarf cold.
Blue juice. Cold coffee. confused which way to go. Maybe an age thing. Right. Go this way. Let's double click. Fast forward a little bit. Right. Oh, wrong way. And this way. There we go.
That's Anya's medicine for a dwarf cold.
Try without liquid.
What have you got there?
Dwarf cold medicine.
Well, that's something. Bah. But dwarf cold medicine has no effect if taken as a powder. Go and mix it with something drinkable. With a dwarf cold, it is impossible to move. If you weren't so clueless, you would know that.
Wonder if you cold coffee.
There, I stirred in the medicine. I wonder if it tastes good like that.
Well, we'll soon find out. What is it? Oh, here we go. It takes it.
Coffee? Bah. Wood dwarfs do not drink coffee.
Away.
If you weren't so clueless, you would know that.
It's all wasted my medicine.
This really makes me mad.
A wood dwarf is not an easy patient.
Bah.
That doesn't need any medicine.
So the only way into my cup, I think I have to go back, double click, save a bit of time. Go in here, cup, mug. Mug and sink. Empty the mug.
Now
Okay.
my mug is empty.
Good. So if I put the juice in there.
That smells good.
Medicine in there. Oh, I'm on the roll here.
There, I stirred in the medicine. I wonder if it tastes good like that.
Looks okay. Oh, wrong way. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's only hit 2 minutes ago. Lost again.
Into the cold water brook bridge, but it looks like gobbledygookies.
Gobbledygookies. That's why I speak most of the time. Gobbledygookies. Oh, wrong way again. This one. Right, surely.
Blue juice smells delicious.
Taking it.
But this isn't just blue juice. I can smell something else too.
Of course, it also contains dwarf cold medicine.
Oh!
Well, why don't you just take the mug?
Bah! With a dwarf cold, it is impossible to move. If you weren't so clueless, you would know that.
A wood dwarf is not an easy patient.
My arms are so heavy. My legs are so heavy.
It's too big.
Even my lips are heavy.
Heavy, heavy, heavy.
really heavy. I wonder where the little man in green stole it from.
Wonder.
There. Yeah, that's the way I always take my cough syrup.
And a spoon. Right.
Here's some blue juice medicine to help with your bad dwarf cold. Say ah.
Big mouth.
Our blue juice. The original. Delicious.
Some colour's already returning to your cheeks.
And tomorrow we will see to the harvest.
You should stay in bed.
In bed. Stay in bed. Sleep at last. No sore throat. No dwarf cold. And no dwarf cough.
Exactly.
Anya. You must go to Anya.
That's quite far away, you know.
Take tunnel 47.
Tunnel 47? This one. What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Dwarf secret. You must go to Anya. Tell her thanks. Starting tomorrow, there will be. Starting tomorrow, there will be blue juice once again.
I did it! The dwarves are going to produce blue juice again, and Anya can go ahead and prepare for the Treetop Festival. Now all I have to do is send out the invitations.
Right, sorry. What is... Did you give me anything? I'm just too busy reading. Right.
He's asleep. Ugh, sounds like he's sawing wood.
Open a book. See what it says. Oh, we've got blue juice. Right, coffee. See what she's saying. Coffee. Okay.
Just a sec. Welcome back.
About the blue juice.
How wonderful. Uli's medicine is bound to work. Customers have been asking for days when there'll be blue juice again. And we're going to need lots of blue juice for the early Treetop Festival.
About the blue juice.
How wonderful. Uli's medicine is bound to work. Customers have been asking for days when there'll be blue juice again. And we're going to need lots of blue juice for the early Treetop Festival.
See you later.
Take care.
Some blue juice can. Look at my journal. Dandelion seeds. patience. Try a hot mug again. Try a hot mug of coffee.
One hot coffee.
Rings a bell.
Too bad I don't like coffee.
Do you? Should I go that way? This way. Yeah, that way. So. Nope, wrong way. Probably gonna call it. Totally wrong way. Back to team. Right. Let's be this way. And that way. What's going on? Cheers. Coffee cold yet?
My coffee's
Oh,
cold.
yeah, coffee's cold. Look like it No.
That doesn't need any special spice.
No. I'll talk to him and see what he says.
Still no luck with your bike?
To tell you the truth, I think it's even worse. It's really cold here. I could really use your fire spell right now.
Your bicycle is really stuck in the ice, huh?
Well, I expect the ice will have melted by tomorrow, but that won't do me any good. If I don't deliver the packages today, they'll soon be out of the job.
Maybe I can help you. Good luck, Plato. See you later.
Thanks. What a nuisance. And I was going to go out with Anya tonight.
A little bit faster. Remember which way to go. Go now.
Coffee.
Making a cold coffee.
Now my mug is empty.
Fill it with hot coffee.
One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee.
If I quickly go this way, that way. Please don't say
My coffee's cold.
your coffee's cold. Empty. Fill up with coffee.
That doesn't belong in my cake. Now my mug is empty.
Coffee.
One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee won't help. Hello.
Good day, my friend.
I've always wanted to be on the radio too.
That's the right attitude. If you want to host with me, you'll have to be sharp.
Shut up.
Yes, just try to set him up so I can knock him down. With rapier-like wit. Yes?
What should I say?
Oh, something funny.
Oh. Okay. Well, why did the chicken cross the road?
That's no good. That'll go down very badly here in Mousewood, believe me.
Oh, okay.
Try to come up with something more appropriate for our audience. We'll try again.
I have to be going.
See you soon. And remember, Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, mole at noon, and mole in the evening.
Hello. The mouse walks around totally lost in thought. It doesn't even notice I'm here. Hey, I think this chunk of metal is magnetic. That won't do any good.
Tell you what, we can make a coffee. And I'll be back as soon as. say again, kettle's boiling. Keep forgetting about my mic. And my mic muted. Right, there was me. Mug of coffee, but it keeps going cold. So I need to keep it hot somehow. Cheese. Don't know. So look at my book. This bike's frozen, so I need hot coffee to defrost the ice. But my coffee gets cold by the time I get to the bike. Just have to deliver invitations. Need an envelope. And I think can't get an envelope from the postie. Here's Pluto. His bike is frozen. Done that, so I've done the yellow ones. Dandelion seeds ride near the end of go for that. Oh, I wonder if they've got something here.
We still have a lot to do. We need to get back to work. We still have to renovate an antique cabinet for our neighbour.
Ah, that'll be fun. Oh, I love furniture.
But make sure you don't sand too deep this time.
Yeah.
Nothing new there. There's nothing left in the
Nice garden.
Just look with your eyes. No touching.
Gotcha.
My coffee's cold.
Yeah. Didn't see anything. Get my coffee. Right. Where were we? Try and get the thinking cap on.
Nice garden.
Just look with your eyes. No touching.
Just look with your eyes. No.
How cute.
It's cute.
Empty.
Empty.
Really heavy. I wonder where the little man in green stole it from.
So.
That doesn't need to be spoon.
Nope.
That doesn't need to be spoon. That doesn't need to be spoon.
Not yours?
That doesn't need to be spoon.
No, still will do that.
I always tell people the crows cause the mess, and Ursula makes sure that it stays that way. Oh, stop! Don't step on the books.
But they make such a nice ramp.
Knowledge is not to be trodden upon.
I don't see any hours or minutes on it. It looks like the mice's clocks only show you whether it's day or night. Well, I guess that's all you need. I don't see any hours or minutes on it. It looks like the mice's clocks only show you whether it's day or night. Well, I guess that's all you need.
Isn't it a super smart and drop-dead stylish purse? Everyone will want to invite me to the theatre now.
This is an antique. I have to treat it carefully. Excuse me, but
No time. Gotta practice. There's a birthday party this evening at the Hares, and I'm prepping to go. Well, hey!
I don't think. Well, the coffee keeps melting. Cool. Sit there this time.
the Marquis Sutter can only stick it to a sealed envelope with an invitation inside. I wonder why. Now the invitation is in the envelope. The Marquis Sutter can only stick it to a sealed envelope with an invitation inside. The envelope's no longer sticky. It won't stay closed. The snail did a good job sealing the envelope. I think I'd better let it go on its way now. Bye, shimmering snail. Whoa! The stamp made a zillion copies of the invitation. They hardly fit in my backpack now.
Right. Deliver.
Still no luck with your bike?
To tell you the truth, I think it's even worse. It's really cold here. I could really use your fire spell right now.
Good luck, Plato. See you later.
Thanks. What a nuisance. And I was going to go out with Anya tonight.
But I now have approximately 1 zillion invitations. Thanks, Madget. But who's going to deliver them all now? Could you deliver this for me?
I would love to do that. But now my bike's got stuck here and there's nothing I can do about it. That means I can't deliver the mail. I've never been this late on my round.
Ooley's nightcap. Sleeping drops.
Sleeping. Mushrooms.
Coffee won't help.
New coffee for mushrooms. Thought I was getting somewhere.
Another drop. Any bird who built a nest up on a branch, I wonder if... Did I... Oh... There's a message on the door. On a major expedition upon the waters of this world, expect me back in 3 months. Kind regards, Spitzway. P.S. Upon my return, I would very much like Anya's outstanding pumpkin seed cake. I better be careful with this thing. What kind of stone is that? It is firmly stuck. No idea what it is. The opening in the keg is too small. I'll never get the syrup out of there. Now I have beet syrup on tap. All I need is a container. The mug is already full. I could empty it into the sink in the dwarf's house. Good riddance. Now my mug is empty. A mug full of thick, sweet syrup.
Oh. Don't know who it's from yet, but
A mug full of thick, sweet syrup.
thick, sweet syrup. Sticky. Sticky. Catch these.
Wow! The wind is blowing the little dandelion parachutes all the way up here, but they're too far away to catch by hand.
Stick.
I'd better be careful with the syrup. It's already sticking to my fingers. I'd better be careful. I don't want to put up any posters, not even for the Great Zaroff.
Spoon.
That doesn't need to be spooned. I'd better be careful with the syrup. It's already sticking to my fingers. A stick won't help here. I'd better be careful with the syrup. So many trees. I wonder how many animals live out there, and how many of them like to drink blue juice. Another one. Looks like the house was built between the roots from below. That must have been a pretty exhausting job. Yeah, that might work, but it won't help at the moment. Oh, the brook is getting pretty dangerous here. If only I had known.
Sink. Oh, look.
Oops, wait a minute. There's something under the board. A card, but a really unusual one.
Okay. What it's called? See affliction. Simple. What's that from?
You must be kidding! A shortcut? Couldn't somebody have told me that sooner?
So can we coffee? Empty mug.
Now the mug is empty.
Fill the mug. Coffee.
One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee.
Sure it's hot. Please. Please.
Here Here comes Anya's piping hot coffee.
You're not just gonna pour it on the ground, are you? Anya's coffee is wood famous and so good. Her?
We're going to use it to free your bike.
We are? In that case, what are you waiting for?
It worked! See, Plato?
Thank you, Jerry. Now I can finally get back in the saddle and deliver the mail. I heard you would like to send out invitations.
Yes. I'm supposed to send invitations for the Treetop Festival to all the citizens of Mousewood.
Really? That's a lot of invitations. But friends are supposed to help each other out. And you've already helped me out more than once. I'll be waiting for you here. Bring me your invitations and I'll distribute them for you.
Thanks, Plato.
No, I need to thank you. You helped me even though you didn't know me. You're a true tree walker. Her?
Could you deliver this for me?
That's a lot of invitations. But friends are supposed to help each other out. And you've already helped me out more than once. Her? I'd better get going. There's so much to do. Like I always say, a single hop is not that hard. And many hops in a row can get you anywhere. But we could use my bike as well.
Your bicycle?
Sure, if you want to travel faster through Mousewood and its surroundings. Just call on me. Then I'll give you a ride on my mail bike. Just use this clicker frog with one of the golden post horns that you find everywhere in Mousewood. Whenever you're in a hurry, just sound its legendary call. Then I'll come flying by on my fateful bike and take you wherever you need to go.
Flying?
Riding, I mean.
Wow, thank you.
But I won't do this for just anyone, so keep it to yourself. And where would you like to go now? Woohoo! Hello, Jerry. Well, where to? Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Hello, Mr. Church Mouse.
Oh, it's you. The boy with the hat and the tight purse strings. What do you need, boy? Church Mouse and Son have everything.
I'm afraid I don't have enough money.
The high-quality red thread I gave you should lead you back to Church Mouse and Son whenever you need exquisite things.
Things, stuff, and junk.
Now you've got it.
You took good care of my niece. Thank you. You are a true tree walker. That is what we call animals who help others in need. Oh. For months, our beautiful Mousewood has been subjected to aggressive crow attacks. Those crows are feral, almost incapable of speaking. A very unsettling situation.
Jerry, you have sent the invitations and ordered the blue juice, and in doing so, you have healed a dwarf, rescued little Ursula, and experienced much more. You are indeed developing into a genuine tree walker. Now we will begin with the magical part.
And then comes the Treetop Festival. We're looking forward to the blue juice, so hurry up with your training, Nestling.
Ever since I can remember, the Treetop Festival has been held here once a year. Ooh, it serves to celebrate kindness, family, and courage. And most definitely not magic.
Isn't it now? Go forth, young hazelnut.
What is this place?
The Hall of Apprentices. A living place, created by magic. Hidden between two moments in time.
But is it supposed to be so cold in here?
I feel it too. It seems that no one has been here for far too long. And even in Mousewood, almost no one remembers us. Only the elderly.
How long's it been since you were last here?
Too long, it seems. It's up to us to keep the tradition alive. The Hall of Apprentices is a place of transition. Your training begins here, today, and it will end here. Everything takes place under the protection of the first tree.
The first tree? Is it this one?
That is only a statue. The first tree is the oldest tree in this region. It watches over the woods, over the portal trees. It holds this world together. Trees like it are so old that they already exist in other spheres. Their roots reach into dreams, into fantasy.
So where is the first tree?
You may have already visited it in your dreams, but the clearing in which it stands is concealed. The paths which lead there are hidden, like this room. Once your training is complete, I will lead you to the clearing. That is the tradition. But first, you must finish your training, and to do that, we must get this thing working.
First tree.
Why is this all stuck? It was working just fine the last time.
Strange place marquee seems unable to get the machine running, yeah? Got this dandelion seeds.
Something is wrong.
It's kind of creepy the way they stare at you. I wonder who they all are.
Has so much time really passed? But that means...
First tree. Somehow this stone tree radiates something very good and warm, even though it's so cold here.
That's impossible. Nothing is impossible.
It must belong to that machine. No idea what that is, but there are two of them. Looks like Mum's new hairdryer.
Yes, very funny. But now I have to make this work, so don't bother me, okay?
Sure thing.
It was working just fine the last time.
This is bound to be part of something. This is bound to be part of something. It doesn't quite fit. It doesn't quite fit.
But that means...
I can't get the ball out that way. There's a ball stuck in the glass tube.
That's impossible.
Stick.
A stick won't help here. I'm listening to Swamp Radio 103.6. 5. The mug is empty. I can't get the ball out that way.
It doesn't work.
Looks like Mum's new hairdryer.
Yes, very funny. But now I have to make this work, so don't bother me, okay?
Sure thing.
Has so much time really passed? But that means...
It doesn't quite fit.
Not bad at all. The thing still won't work. We must hurry.
There.
But now let me get back to work. Why is this all stuck?
I better be careful with this thing. A stick won't help here.
Another stick.
That won't do any good.
Let's
hurry. See if it's as easy as fishing change out of the gutter. It works. Cold, round and magnetic. Fits well in the hand. Cold, round and fits well in the hand.
Looks like it goes over there.
It works! Wonderful! Oh, you did a great job. The electromagical apparatus is uncoupled from the flow of time. It processes information from the past and future and prints it out in pictures on cards pressed from the leaves of portal trees. There.
May I take them?
Of course. These 16 cards can already tell you a lot about your training, if you understand how to read them. But these cards are like dreams. Everyone should interpret them for themselves. Unusual. Another card. What does it show?
But that's me.
Extremely unusual. What could that mean?
Ooh! Somebody's floating there. That's a ghost.
A ghost, Jerry? I don't think so. Or have you left your body behind for good this time, magician of Mousewood?
I can feel my leg going numb not far from here. No, I appear to have retained my body, even if it isn't getting any younger, and its scars are itchy. Tell me, Marquis, how did you escape?
Escape, magician? I bring an apprentice. I'm pleased to see you, and to know that the Hall of Apprentices is protected.
So, you are bringing an apprentice. Tell him he shall visit me in my house.
What What does the floating man want from me?
He's the guardian of the portals. Your training begins. Take the key, Jerry. You must visit the magician of Mousewood. It won't be easy to wake him, but soon after, you'll learn your first spell. Seek the lock to the key which the ghost lost in the Hall of Apprentices. Behind the door, you'll meet an old friend of mine. See you soon.
Lock, key to lock the door. Could this fit?
A sad human face behind ivy. I wonder who painted that.
Door.
What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of amber thing. I hear a fine sound. Very, very softly. Like someone flicked a glass. It reminds me of a door I saw. But where was it?
Oh, I know. That's the door.
Yikes! The key just dissolved into thin air. But now the door is open. What sort of place is this? Everything is so huge. It's enough to make you dizzy. A huge abandoned train station. This stone looks strange.
This is a picture column from the Hall of Apprentices.
Oh, where did that voice come from? It sounds familiar.
In the Hall of Apprentices, there is a column for every apprentice who was trained here in these woods. But this one here was spat out by the Hall a long time ago. I found it deep in the woods. Now I'm trying to unravel its secret. Banishment by the Hall caused the picture to burst into 32 magic drops of dew, which are now spread all over Mousewood. Those who are able to understand the whisper of the rocks can ask the column itself how many drops are still missing. If someone collected all 32 drops, the dew could form the image of the expelled apprentice.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
In the Hall of but this one, I found it deep. Banishment by those who are able to understand the if someone collected all 30.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. Five of 32. Oh, wait. Off to go then.
A huge abandoned train station. Wow! A gigantic living room for a giant. Although seeing as I'm the size of a mouse, maybe it's not so big after all. I wonder who lives here. Ugh, it smells a bit like old socks in here. A giant chunk of chocolate. I also took the tinfoil. Still smells okay. Now I've got milk. Wow, this is high. There's also a bed here for little people. There's also a bed. We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick with my hands. Otherwise it would reach for the clock. A stick won't help here. I better be careful with this thing. We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick with my hands. Otherwise it would reach for the clock. No, I'd better be careful with the thing. I better be careful with this thing. A stick won't help here. I wonder where the little man in green... that doesn't need to be spoon. A giant chunk of chocolate. It gleams like a treasure. It's light and easy to shape. A suit of silver foil would be really cool. Still smells okay. A giant chocolate. I have to be careful or the chocolate will melt in my hand. Again, that's what Mum always says. I have to be careful or that's what Mum will... I have to be careful, that's what Mum will... I'll take that. We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick from my hands. Otherwise it would reach to the clock. A clean cloth napkin. We have a plant like that at home too. Uh-oh. I'd say that worked pretty well. Oh, somebody's sleeping there. That's probably the friend I'm supposed to wake. Hey! Nothing. The joint is rusted. Won't move. A stick won't help here. It looks like that's the thing that goes cuckoo. The joint is rusted. Won't move. Silver foil won't help here. I have to be careful of the chocolate, that's what Mum always says. I better be careful with this thing. I better be careful with this thing. The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock's broken. Oh, great. A clean cloth napkin. That doesn't need a napkin. That doesn't need a napkin. For once, milk won't help me here. There's also a bed here for little people. It's enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous noise. We didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great. The joint is rusted. Won't move. I don't think sleeping drops will help me here. That doesn't need to be spooned.
Nope, no spoon.
No, I'd better be careful with the thing. No, I'd... A clean cloth napkin. Still smells okay. It gleams like a treasure. It's light and easy to shape. A suit of silver foil would be really cool. Silver foil won't help here. Silver foil won't help here. It smells like my model train. I'd better not touch it with my bare hands. Silver foil won't help here. That doesn't need to be spooned. It's enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous noise. There. There, now it's fixed. Now the cookie should have a voice again. Oh, something fell out of the clockwork. Well, it's probably not an important part. It almost looks like a key, but I don't think you can lock anything with it.
Here goes.
Wow, that was loud. Let's see if it woke the giant. Oh man, he's still asleep. Hey, wake up!
Oh, dash it all.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Oh.
Jesus.
Hello? I was just trying to repair your clock so I could...
Did your teacher tell you to do that?
No. Why would he?
Old magician of Mousewood. I see my apprentice has...
Did you put him up to that?
No, really.
All right. Ow, my head. Wait 1 second. I bid you welcome, Jeremiah Hazelnut. So, you are the rabbit's new apprentice.
A tree walker in the making. Indeed.
Oh, so you aren't a ghost.
No, not really.
Aru Molina, the magician of Mousewood, is a master of active sleep. When he sleeps, his waking spirit goes wandering.
Wow, that's cool.
Perhaps one day he can instruct you in his art.
Aro. No one has spoken that name in a long time. Yes, it has been a long time. A very long time since an apprentice has been trained in Mousewood.
Really? That long?
We should make ourselves somewhat more comfortable, old friend. Young Hazelnut, I hear that you have already proven yourself as a tree walker in Mousewood. Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
But first, there is something you need to return.
What's that?
Pardon me, but I think you have my book.
Oh, yeah, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me.
Thank you. It is very valuable to me. Now, I would like to write one about you. I collect stories, you know.
Who was that? Oh, he seemed familiar to me, but I can't recall why.
Only a wood sprite, a close acquaintance of mine.
Oh.
You should rest, Jerry. This has been a long day for you. Rest for a little while.
If you say so. Aye.
And he's asleep.
Old friend, what in all the worlds are you doing here?
I am training a tree walker.
That is not what I meant. I say this in all friendship. It is impossible for you to be here, believe me.
Nothing is impossible.
You slept all night.
Yeah, but not too well. I miss my bed.
Be brave, Jeremiah Hazelnut. Magicians have to be strong.
Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Okay.
From now on, you can switch back and forth between day and night by sleeping in a hammock or reading this magic book. It can enthrall you for hours, making time appear to pass in an instant.
Return to the portal tree through which we came to Mousewood. There you will learn your first spell.
I'm sure you already have your cards, don't you, Jerry?
Yes.
Do you know how to play quartets?
Yeah. No.
I will show you.
Take your seats.
You can use the magic cards from the Hall of Apprentices to play a game. Here in Mousewood, the game is known as quartets. This game consists of 32 cards belonging to 8 quartets, or families, and of course 4 cards per quartet. If you do not yet have 32 cards, the other player will lend you some to make your deck complete. The goal of the game is to obtain as many complete quartets as possible. Every player starts with 10 cards. The 12 remaining cards lie concealed in the stack and will be picked up later.
Choose a card.
It's your turn. You now get to ask for one of the other player's cards, but only cards from quartets where you own at least 1 card yourself. First pick the family and then the card. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for which you want to ask.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
If the other player doesn't have the card you asked for, then you draw a card from the stack, and it's the other player's turn to ask for one of your cards. If the other player has the card you asked for, then you receive the card and get to keep asking. So you see, it's important to remember which cards you've already asked for and which cards the other player has taken from you so far. This will allow you to predict with some certainty what cards are in the other player's hand. The better your memory, the better your chances of winning. Remember, you can play with those cards, but their true worth does not lie in gambling. Still, I wish you luck.
Well played.
And another quartet. Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card.
So I'm gonna get a 3.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card. I might have known.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
He's got one of that. He's got that one. Sure.
I'm sure you've got this card. Yes, I did that on purpose.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Opponent asks for a card.
He's cheating.
Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it.
Excellent.
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it.
Terrific.
Let's see.
One in front.
This card. I bet you've got it. Nope, you don't? Again?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
Cards are picked.
I'm sure you've got this card. Very well. Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. I might have known.
Draw a card.
Got a quartet.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Oh no.
Opponent asks for a card. Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card.
Oh no.
Choose a card.
This card. Bet you've got it.
Bonus!
Bonus?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent's quartet. That's it. Too bad. You lose.
Ooh, this isn't so easy.
Here in Mousewood, people like to play cards. If the people of Mousewood see your cards, they will be very eager to play with you. You can also find additional secret cards, such as this.
But that's Mum.
Indeed. Remember, there are 4 cards in each quartet, just as there are 4 portal trees, inseparably connected. This star map can show you where they lie. Your mother is the 2nd card in your quartet.
And the other 2?
You will understand my words soon enough, and then everything will change.
It almost looks like a key, but I don't think you can lock anything with it. It almost looks like a key, but I don't...
Cards.
Good day.
More like good night.
What are you doing here?
I guard the city by night. That way everyone feels safe and can sleep in peace. Some have reported a fox roaming around the fields near the brook bridge. If I see it, I can poke it or sound the alarm. I also make sure the glow nuts in the city are still working.
Ah, those glowy nuts that are always surrounded by lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs? Oh, you mean fireflies. I like fireflies. Our family makes the nuts by hand. The juice in the nuts glows like a female firefly.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it's a bit odd, but that attracts the little guys.
I'd really like to have a nut like that.
Me too. I don't have one at home myself. Unfortunately, they're very expensive, except for the town council and the Hare family. Hardly anyone can afford them, but now and then I look in on the Hare family when they're celebrating. When I see all the glow nuts and happy faces there, it warms my heart, no matter how cold the night is.
Right. I think let's save it. Saving. Yep, that's saving. And we call it for the day. Square bumps in here. watching and cheerio.